everybody, welcome to Pai in Thailand. My name is Christianne and this is my channel Backpacking Bananas. I'm with my boyfriend Jeremy, who's behind the camera, and we have just got off a 3-hour shuttle bus from the town of Chiang Mai. It cost us 208 baht. And we're just walking to our accommodation in Pai right now. We're going to be here for the next few days. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to get up to, but first impressions of the town is very, very nice. The streets are absolutely beautiful. That's exactly what this vlog is going to be, showing you what we get up to in the beautiful town of Pai. So we've just dropped our bags at the hostel, which I'll show you tomorrow in the daylight, but our first point of call, well, it was going to be food, but then we passed this scooter rental place called Pai River Scooter. We had a little look online and it looked like it had good reviews, and so we've decided to rent a scooter from here, which we will use more tomorrow. This is what we're going for. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da! It looks a little bit different from the scooters that I'm used to riding, but apparently it works exactly the same, and it's 200 baht per day. It's either a pink helmet, which is quite nice, or the white helmet, which is also quite nice. Wait, white helmet feels a bit big. Let's try pink one again. That's a bit smaller, so I'm going to go with pink for the fashion as well. We have come to Pai's Walking Street to look for somewhere to eat, for some food, because they've got quite a lot of street food options down here. But look how colourful it is. I imagine this is probably a lot busier, not in COVID times, but also it's a Monday right now, and I imagine these kind of things are probably much, much busier on the weekends, because we were in the Chiang Mai night market yesterday night, Sunday night, and it was really, really busy despite the fact that it's COVID times. Yeah, I think COVID affects it, but also the day of the week. We are getting 10 dumplings for 89 baht, so that's about £2, 10 dumplings for £2, so we're gonna have 5 each. Oh, they are hot. Which one is that? I don't know what's inside there. I don't think I've made it to the main event. Hot. I think that's the vegetable one. Maybe the mushroom one? It's nice. What are you gonna get?
Yes, sorry.
You want chicken? Got these sticks here. Definitely should have worn a jumper out. It's freezing. The lights are so fun. Good morning, everybody. Now that we have a little bit of daylight, I'm going to show you around our accommodation, which we've woken up, and it's so cool. Jeremy and I have this entire little cottage to ourselves, so come on in. We have these 2 massive windows which look out onto the local rice field and mountains, and one directly from the bed as well, so you can just open these up in the morning and you're just looking out to this view. We did actually have this mosquito net around us last night, and I don't think we got bitten by mosquitoes, so obviously it was successful. And we even have our own little ensuite in here. I don't know how well you can see this, but we have like a proper rainfall shower with hot water. That was what surprised me the most. A toilet and a sink, and this entire little thing was 700 baht per night, so that's 350 per person per night, which is very good price. So let me show you now the rest of the property, because it's also very, very beautiful. I was worried about the mozzies because we do have a pond right next door to our cabin, but I don't think, did you get bitten last night? No, neither of us got bitten last night, so that was successful. Oh, this place is called Buzas Pai Chan. It was somewhere that Jeremy found on booking.com. I looked on Hostel World and I wasn't particularly inspired by anything. Yeah, booking.com is where we turned to, and this is what Jeremy found, and I said that one looks like the best one. And then you come round to the main area where you have this beautiful pool. I don't know if you can see on the video, there's also a really cool chill out area over there with hammocks and some seating. Yeah, we haven't been in the pool yet, but I'm sure we'll take a little dip today. Yeah, that's where we're staying. Oh, free coffee and tea! Fantastic. That's what I like to hear.
How many? 2?
Yeah, 2 coffees.
2 coffee?
So they do have dorms in this hostel as well. Oh, super cute.
Floor in,
Yeah.
and then beanbag chairs all around.
Oh, that'll be so nice.
Cool, right?
Yeah. I can imagine a fire pit somewhere here as well.
That'd be cool too. We could do a fire
Maybe
pit
here.
there.
Yeah, or yeah,
And
over
then-
there.
Good idea. Do you think it's
Yeah.
better than the beanbag, or?
Can you have the beanbags and the fire?
No. Oh, you can have the beanbag and the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beanbags
Yeah.
around.
And then the fire in the middle.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I'll come back in a couple of years and see if it's done. Yeah. Can you see the doggy? Oh, there's dogs everywhere. Hello, doggy. And another one. Good morning. Good morning. This place is pretty cool. Just chatting with the owner, and he used to be a long-term guest here, but then they offered to sell it to him a couple of years ago, I think it was, and so he's just been renovating it in his own way over time, and so he's still open to new ideas of how the hostel can be improved. Yeah, it sounds like they're doing a really good job. It looks like they're doing a really good job. I think, didn't he say that this used to be a pond with fish in?
Yes.
But now they've turned it into a swimming pool for guests, which is really nice. Jeremy has designed the first half of our day, and his first request was to go to this beautiful little vegan restaurant called Earth Tone, and we just had a lovely brunch. I got an avocado omelette, he got a Buddha bowl, we got some coffee and kefir drink. We also got their homemade hummus set, which was absolutely delicious. Highly recommend. Where are we off to next, Jeremy?
I don't know.
What? What do you mean? You're designing the day.
Big Buddha, white Buddha.
The White Buddha Temple. Oh, I wonder what's up there. Walking up to the stairs of a massive white Buddha. It says please dress politely, and I've been able to rent a little shawl for 20 baht. I'm very stupid for leaving the house in Thailand with nothing to cover my shoulders. I should know by now at any point we could visit a temple where I'm going to need to cover my shoulders. So that's something to note when you're traveling around Thailand, is always have something to cover your knees and your shoulders. The Buddhas always have a fantastic view. They're always somewhere up high, looking down. The next stop on Jeremy's Pai tour is the Pai Bamboo Bridge. I don't think it's something that's ultra impressive, it's just something cute to see that's quite close to the centre of town. How beautiful is this area? And this is the Bamboo Bridge. Very cute. So turns out that little bamboo bridge we went to was not the one that Jeremy had in mind. The actual one that he wanted to see is 26 minutes away. So we've just stopped off at the hostel to grab my jumper because it does get cold at night. And we are going to go there now, but then we're going to head straight to Pai Canyon for sunset. So that's why I grabbed this, because I knew it was going to get a little bit chilly later. Okay, we're just doing a quick stop along the way to a place called Coffee in Love. Someone's just recommended it on Instagram as a really nice place to grab a coffee, so we thought good place to stop off. Got myself an iced caramel latte. Sawadee-ka! So this is the bamboo bridge that Jeremy really wanted to see. It was a fun little drive to get here. It took us 25 minutes, half an hour from town. Very windy, a little bit dusty road on the scooter, but totally doable if you have a little bit of scooter experience. This is really cool. 30 baht entry per person. So this bamboo bridge was 100% built for tourists, you can see that, and so we were looking at some of the reviews online, and not everyone likes it because they're like, oh, it's not authentic, it's built for tourists. Although that is true, I would still say that it's 100% worth visiting because the landscape around here is just so beautiful, and also it's unique to walk across a very long bamboo bridge, and we paid 30 baht. I would say it was 100% worth coming here. Okay, I think we've reached more or less the end of the walkway, and it's a beautiful little garden / village of little structures. Very pretty. Oh wow. Oh, it's a forest temple. Wow. Look at that. And then you go through here. It says, please keep quiet. I think that's supposed to say, please keep quiet. Let's go.
Boom.
So our last scooter stop of the day is Pai Canyon, which we've been told is the best place to come in Pai to watch the sunset. So it's 4:45, so we're here quite early. We just got a drink down at the little cafe at the bottom here. I of course got an iced caramel latte. To be honest, I did want a beer, but they didn't sell any, so next best thing. And I believe there's just going to be a lot of steps to the top, so we parked down by the road. The journey begins. I was having a look at some of the reviews on Google Maps of this place, and it does say that this road gets a bit slippery and so not to wear sandals. I am currently wearing my Birkenstocks because I didn't know this before I left the house, so I'm hoping it will be all right. I'll let you know if it's really that bad. So we've made it to the top and it was not slippery at all, and it took about 2 minutes. I think some people are a bit dramatic on Google Maps reviews. Very cool up here, though. Do watch your step because you could fall either side of this. So we've got to wait about an hour, but we're going to watch the sun come down over here. That would be a good place for him to propose, you know. Do you think he will? Go on, do it. Oh, I don't think he will. This is more impressive, coming over this side. So the more you walk through the canyon, the more you see of it. I did read somewhere online where they said that this was Thailand's answer to the Grand Canyon, and being here it does make you chuckle a little bit because I wouldn't say this is anything like the Grand Canyon, but it is very, very nice. Looks like a top spot over there. What, to go down this one? I think it's possible. We might get a little bit dusty because you've got to go down here. I might have to ditch the jump jacket. Safely say the canyon definitely gets more impressive the more you go through and the more you climb through it. Now I see why people say that sandals aren't so good, but still it's totally doable. Good morning, everybody. It's another day in Pai. We've just checked out of our hostel, but we've still got the scooter. We're going to leave Pai at about 5 p.m. today, back to Chiang Mai. So we're still going to do a little bit of exploring today. And the first place we have come is a waterfall. Apparently the only waterfall in town which you can swim in right now because of the season. It's dry season, so a few of the waterfalls have dried up and they're not so good. But this one, apparently we've heard we can swim in. So we've got our swimmers on. The drive here was absolutely beautiful. It was in the other direction of town to where we were yesterday. I think it's called the Tok Mo Paeng Waterfall is where we have come to, and this is cool. Look at the entrance. Jeremy is over there living his best life. Apparently on the way there is a little Chinese village and they do some really cool authentic Chinese food, so I think we're going to stop there on the way back into town to get some lunch. This bridge reminds me of that episode of Squid Game where they're walking. Oh my god, you know where there's the glass and some of them are tempered and some of them aren't? Oh my god. Okay, I made it. Okay, we're at the next layer of the waterfall. Very, very nice. I don't have any desire to swim in it though, do you? No, the water looks a bit brown. I do think there's metal underneath, so I think it's safer than it might seem. I think maybe in the rainy season this might be better for swimming, maybe. Apparently people slide down here into there. It's cool in here though. It's a bit like a gorge, but I'm not so sure we can go much further. Perhaps this is the place where people actually slide. It's much, much bigger. Still, I don't think we're gonna slide and swim today, but it's very, very beautiful, especially with all of the greenery around. And I love the fact that it's super remote to get here. Like you're just walking across these rickety old abandoned bridges. It feels very adventurous. Just a little cow stop. Here's the Chinese village. Hello. This is so funny. So you can rent the Chinese clothing here, and then you can wear it in the garden. Oh, the children are having the time of their life on there. Oh. Is that safe? Well, honestly, I was not expecting to enter China whilst in Thailand, but what a fun little novelty this is. It's so random. It's just like, just dress up like like the Chinese people for the day and do as they do. Why not? It's like they literally made it into like an amusement park of sorts. There's no entry fee to get into the village. Once you're in here, you can pay to do various different activities. We don't exactly know what we ordered. I got some yummen noodles, so did you. And then we got 2 fried Chinese buns and then 2 steamed Chinese buns. So Chinese food for the lunch. The last thing that we wanted to see in the Chinese village is the Lai Viewpoint, which is apparently just a really nice viewpoint. We've driven up very high. I even had to get off the scooter for the last bit because it was too steep and our scooter was not powerful enough to take us both. It was just slowing down. So I said to Jeremy, I'll hop off, you go up to the top. So it was 20 baht entry. They do give you a nice little official ticket though. Let's hope that this viewpoint is good. I just realised how ridiculous I look with a mask, sunglasses and a hat. Next stop is absolutely coffee because we still haven't had one today. We're going to somewhere that Jeremy had on his bucket list called Container Pai. Looks like a nice little coffee spot which has a nice view. So that's where we are heading now. This cafe is called Container Pai. It's actually just on the side of the main road. It's actually very close to where we had coffee yesterday, the Coffee and Love place, except this place has some lovely hanging chairs and doggies. There's an entire space upstairs just with hanging chairs. It's quite a unique cafe. So we've ordered some coffees and we have a view. Here's our food. So I got a latte, we got an Americano, and then we also got a brownie cream cheese, whatever that is. Looks good. Our final stop in Pai, our very final stop, is this lovely memorial bridge which was made by the Japanese in order to get through here to get to Burma in the Second World War. It got destroyed in the war, but then the Thais have rebuilt it to make this very pretty bridge. We've just been hanging out in the cool hostel chill out area as we wait for our bus back to Chiang Mai, but that is the end of this vlog in Pai. I hope you guys have really enjoyed it. We've certainly enjoyed ourselves. It's been a busy couple of days for sure. We've just been constantly exploring, but it's been good, really, really good. The pool's here, we haven't used it, but today it's not quite warm enough for t-shirt weather, but that's about it. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.